glitz and gossips. Javier Bardem. Javier Bardem, the renowned Spanish actor, once told GQ magazine that I've always said I don't believe in God, I believe in Al Pacino. He expressed his skepticism towards the Catholic Church as well, especially following Spain's decision to legalize same-sex marriage. Bardem humorously mentioned that if he were gay, he would promptly get married just to irk the church. Raised in a Catholic household, Bardem's views have evolved over time. Although he doesn't claim to be religious, he is open to the idea that something might exist beyond our physical reality. George Clooney. While George Clooney tends to keep his personal beliefs close to his chest, he has made it clear in several interviews that he is not a deeply religious person. In an appearance on Larry King's show, he expressed doubts about traditional religious ideas, even going so far as to say he doesn't believe in heaven or hell. More than anything, Clooney places immense value on the life he knows for sure exists, the here and now. In a separate interview with the Washington Post, he emphasized that he doesn't want to waste the one life he's certain he has, and thus he aims to make the most of every moment. Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie remains cautious when discussing the topic of God or atheism. She seems to believe more in the spiritual essence within people rather than an omnipotent being overseeing everyone. Despite not explicitly identifying as an atheist, Jolie holds a skeptical view on organized religion. Interestingly, Jolie's encounter with World War II veteran and Olympic athlete Louis Zamperini, the subject of her film Unbroken, provided her with a renewed sense of hope and wonder. She stated that there seems to be a greater force that connects everyone, though she hasn't labeled this feeling as a specific religion or faith. Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman, an actor famous for portraying God on screen, considers himself more spiritual than religious. His miniseries, The Story of God, broadcasted on National Geographic, aims to explore why people around the globe hold on to their faith. Freeman's own standpoint, as reported by the Washington Post, is that humanity probably created the concept of God. Though he doesn't necessarily challenge God's existence, he is more interested in exploring how people came to the idea of a higher power in the first place. Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt, originally brought up in a Southern Baptist family, openly declared in an interview with the German publication Bild that he does not believe in God. He described himself as 20% atheist and 80% agnostic, indicating that he remains largely undecided on the subject. For a period, Pitt considered himself a complete atheist. However, he later disclosed in an interview with GQ that this stance was mainly an act of rebellion. Eventually, he shifted towards a more nuanced view, emphasizing a feeling of interconnectedness among all living beings, although he hesitates to label it as spirituality. Keira Knightley. Keira Knightley has openly expressed her skeptical views on religion. In a conversation with Interview magazine, she shared that the idea of asking for forgiveness in religious terms seemed convenient, implying that atheism makes her more accountable for her actions. However, lack of religious faith doesn't equate to a lack of moral compass for Knightley. She is an active participant in various humanitarian causes, from supporting Amnesty International and Women's Aid to advocating for global refugee awareness. Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp, known for iconic roles in movies like Edward Scissorhands and Pirates of the Caribbean, is also a self-proclaimed atheist. Despite being raised Catholic by his mother, Betty Sue, Depp publicly confirmed his atheistic beliefs in a press conference in 2012. For Depp, neither heaven nor hell is a plausible concept. Interestingly, while Depp had long considered himself a spiritual person, he generally avoided discussing it openly. Uma Thurman. Raised in a devout Buddhist family, Uma Thurman has a nuanced relationship with religion. While she respects some aspects of Buddhism, she doesn't fully identify with any particular religious framework. Her father, Robert Thurman, is a highly respected Buddhist scholar in America, adding another layer of complexity to her spiritual journey. When pressed about her religious views, Thurman admits she's more aligned with Buddhism than anything else but clarifies that she neither practices it religiously nor advocates for it. Joaquin Phoenix. Despite playing the role of Jesus Christ in a film, Joaquin Phoenix has asserted his atheistic stance. Interviews suggest that while his mother identifies as Jewish, Phoenix himself denies believing in God or any spiritual entities. The actor has shared that the idea of a God or an afterlife seems quite far-fetched to him. Growing up, Phoenix and his family would have been exposed to religious ideas, but it appears that over the years, he has moved away from any spiritual beliefs, as he mentioned in an interview with Nylon magazine. Amber Heard. Before her rise to Hollywood fame and subsequent media scrutiny, Amber Heard was known to be a reserved individual. Her transformation into an atheist was influenced by a personal tragedy, the loss of her best friend in a car accident when she was just 16. This event had a profound impact on her, leading her to adopt the motto, "Today is what I have." Her atheistic leanings were further cemented after she was introduced to the writings of Ayn Rand by her first serious boyfriend.